Before we proceed, tell me what you know of the First Legion and the disposition of their forces. They have none. They were preparing for war while the refugees in their care were left to go hungry. A reckless, short-sighted plan that risks the welfare of the people they are sworn to protect. Nevertheless, we cannot compel them to accept our aid. If we were to arrive in force with the intent to do so, we would only incite panic, but perhaps they can be persuaded to follow one of their own. Go with Julius back to the station and have him lead the refugees here. Some may be unwilling or unable to leave, but for the time being, I'll take what I can get. Alfino, Alice, and the scouts sent to extricate them should already be at the station. I would also have our other comrades in the area lend their support. Understood. Damn, dude. Now the bad thing is that we have to go all the way back, and we... No, my controller's dying. Yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way back by ourselves. So I will see you guys in like 2 seconds. Alice, what's up? Oriente. I know. What's up, Stinky? I mean, you're not Stinky. Oh, about this dude that shot himself? Ria and Julius. We arrived just before you did, and too late. Too late for what? What's happened? It's Lord Quintus. He took his own life. After the news about the 10th, he relieved us of our duties. Then, when he was alone, he... No, he wouldn't. Tancred and the others, assisted by the soldiers, have seen to the remains. In due course shall the legatus be afforded a proper burial. He released us from our duty. He wanted us to be free to choose our own fate. Without him to guide us, I have just this moment spoken with Lucia. We are ready to commence the transfer of the refugees here to Camp Broken Glass, should they be willing to accept our aid. Some would rather die, but most of us just want to live. Songs and standards be damned. We just want to live. We'll need to speak with the refugees. They have to decide for themselves if they wish to come with us. If any would prefer to stay, we can have supplies brought over for them. It'll be a hard journey for the others, but we'll see they reach our camp safely. That kind of sucks. What a little bitch, right? Lord Quintus, fuck him. I mean, I didn't want him to kill himself, of course, but just like, you were like a piece of shit to the very end. I'm so sorry. It was only ever a dream, wasn't it? To think we could reclaim it, rebuild it ourselves. Before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. If there's a chance I might see them again, I'll take it. So take me. Take me with you, please. You gotcha. Say so. Well, Got the ether rate sorted in the end. All it took was a few adjustments, and now it works as well as it ever did. From what I can tell, the one in Laterium is also functioning as normal. That's where you lot are staying, isn't it? Now that most of us are packing up and leaving this place, I reckon there'll be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. What's up, Urianje? How's he doing? To employ healing magics now will likely invite catastrophe, as thou canst attest from thy experiences at Victor's Spoils. Indeed, the Guardians view our ability to manipulate either with the same suspicion that many Eorzeans do magic. Ah, it's you, the one who treated me with such kindness. I hear from the others that you're not from around here. Huh. I thought you were one of us. Not that it makes much of a difference now. Purebloods, migrants, savages. After a while, the word starts to lose meaning. Until all you're left with is anger and fear and hate, and I'm too tired. If you and yours have come to offer aid, I'd be glad to accept. Hell yeah, dude. So everyone so far has said yes, which makes me happy. I wonder who is the first to say no. What's up, Tancred? Best not to dwell on it. Not when there's work to be done. What's up, Julius? Why? I don't know, dude. I was with you. We have much to discuss. Our rescue, the attack at the camp, on Camp Broken Glass, what we hope to talk about with Quindus. But all of that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Are any of the refugees willing to come to our camp? All of them. Thank the 12. Thank the 12. You and I should go first and secure the route back to Camp Broken Glass. With all the creatures and tempers skulking about, I expect we'll have our hands full. This should come in handy. Conqueror's Chain, courtesy of Lominsan friends. I'd save it for the temper though. I'll mark a few points that need surveying on your map. Tancred, why do you do me like this, man? Why do you do me like this, homie? I legit was ready to just teleport back. Tancred. What's up, dude? You're fast. There you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The temper proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, will you mind praising Lucia for progress? Okay, I can do that. Lucia, I have bad news, girl. Yeah, that's the bad news. Whatever of the refugees? Well, the ones I talked to, everybody said yes. Who knows? I feel like it was the latter, that he was a true believer. True. Lucia. In from the cold. I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. Now that we've procured ceruleum from the Tapper's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much needed warmth. Furthermore, we prepare sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you. So go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding our ladle too. Okay. On your way, might I ask you seek out Gistola? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest herself. She is. Anything for my baby girl, Gistola. I see her standing over there. Baby girl. Are you okay? No, you. Are you okay? Yes, I have been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water. But what of the warrior of light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless disregard. Yeah, just a little bit. We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourself in my cave. I have already quite enough to deal with between the tempered and the first wounded. In my cave? In my care? I was like, in your cave. Alas, though I can't mend their bodies, the toll their experiences have taken up on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sakes, we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day won, and in so doing invite disaster. Upon settling down for supper, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to read this. Let's go! Not this song. Not this song. Not this song is gonna fuck me up. This is when we were saying goodbye to the Crystal Exarch. Remember? And he was standing there at the top of the Crystal Tower, saying his goodbyes, and how he wanted to travel with us and have adventure with us, at least just once. Remember? Oh my god, I'm starting to tear up just remembering.
Is that all of them?
They too.
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes. We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
What is going through his mind? I really wonder. Please don't do anything stupid.
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it?
This fucking idiot.
All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Minson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
Oh my god.
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I did a damn sight more than you lily-livered bilge rat.
Take that back!
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here. At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it. I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
Fuck, that got me emotional, dude. It's the little things that matter.
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination, that my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rift between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea, the Ilsabard contingent, we owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter. I'm honored to fight by your side. As an Eorzean and Garlean both, I shall do all in my power to bring my peoples together.
And we will. We will, Lucia. Oh my god, that got me so fucking riled up. So emotional, dude.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
Oh, my flowers. It's blue. It was green before, and now it's blue. Why is the camera panning inside?
On behalf of the Valiant, I thank you for inviting me today.
What?
Oh no.
Emperor Varys?
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Can't they just like fucking hug him? Like hug one to show the talisman?
Save me, brave hero!
Oh, this motherfucker, dude.
My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Oh man, Fandaniel, you piece of shit, dude.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short.
Wait, where are we? We're like at a table.
I shall begin the preparations.
Right? There's a table.
Now, it is time for you to awaken.
Who the fuck is cooking the
Good
food?
morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh.
Oh, my battery's low.
So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo.
Yeah, I remember.
His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
Give me back my body, bitch.
And permit you to go on a righteous rampage instead of partaking in this delicious meal? I think not. I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord. When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes.
This is so fucking weird and odd, dude. Right? It's like, what the fuck is happening? Wait, hello?
Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate.
Daddy?
Ah, exposition is in order. The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then?
The Emperor. Oh. Is the
Why,
Emperor?
His Radiance the Emperor, of course.
What the fuck?
As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Galvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck. The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory.
Is that Anima?
And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself.
Is that Anima?
And lo, the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their Anima.
What the fuck is happening?
It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight.
So they do have a primal.
And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself. An ingenious design. Would you not agree, my lord?
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you? Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery.
Butchery. This bitch. I hate Van Daniel so much, dude.
Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria. I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion. Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star.
Yes.
The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone.
What a piece of shit.
At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger, and it would seem my friend has lost her appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion, but clearly we are above such pretensions. While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see.
What the hell is happening?
Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
What the fuck?
Or together.
Oh, he's going in my body? You fucking sicko? Oh my...
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak.
I wanna punch my fucking TV right now, homie.
We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Holy shit, what is happening, dude? I'm at a loss for words.
Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here, or run if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy. Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue. Tempered soldiers, with standing orders to kill those not sworn to Anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Oh, goodness, dude. Are they really gonna make me run all the way back? Fuck, man. Fuck, dude. You really find us an unknown something? Oh shit, I have 25 minutes. Glory be. Rage of Halone. It doesn't even give them the dot. Oh, this is gonna take a while, dude. shit!
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
I don't have auto heal. Oh my god, bro. That's all I got? Oh, fuck me. Fuck him up! Come on. Oh, there's more. Holy shit. That was planned, right? Oh, thank God. I think it was. Holy shit! That was tough. They leave me with 43 HP. Crawl back to Camp Broken Glass? Well, I got 13 minutes.
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
And what of Euless? His symptoms were particularly severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
It's not my fault, Stinky.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw her leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow. While I know full well she can handle herself, I worry all the same.
Ah, speak of the devil.
It's not me.
Well, time to call off the search.
Oh no.
Case closed.
That's her, over there.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive her presence?
I am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But...
No, it's not us.
Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Now. All's well that ends well. Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Who are you?
What the fuck?
Sadly, that is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go. But where are my manners? You have all traveled so very far, and I have yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective, that. Charitable souls that you are. You bent over backwards to aid them, heedless of the delay, predictable to a fault. And so my plan approaches completion unhindered. Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether, and then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken, and all shall bear witness to the final days!
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake. All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
Dude, I don't like Xenos at all.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, weal enmeshed with woe.
Petra?
More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions. as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
Thank goodness.
She's awake.
Perfectly fine, yes. I hope the same can be said of you.
Everything in working order?
Yes.
That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly. A hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Van Daniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
Tower of Babel. Is that gonna be our next dungeon? The tower? So many people to talk to. I will require a detailed report on what occurred while you were not yourself. It can wait until later, however. For now, it's enough that you returned. Thank you. Maxima, the body that you were forced to inhabit turned cold and stiff the moment you were returned to your own. Perhaps the soul it belonged to is long gone. Let us pray it is so, for I thought it would be better off in the care of Xenos or Friend Daniel. What's up, stinky boy? Stinky cat. Thank heavens you're you again. Gave me quite a fright. Rafi, are you certain you've recovered? You mustn't push yourself, especially after an experience like that. Stinky! Whatever that was, let's not do it again, eh? Rienje. Oh, glad am I to see thee awake and restored to thine own flesh once more. Of course. Baby girl. Yes, 'tis still you. My apologies. I realized too late that the ether emanating from the tower was distorting my perception. 'Twas likely a temporary effect, but I remain wary. No apologies necessary, least of all to me. If anything, there's a strange comfort in knowing I'm no longer the only one who have been used as a villain's puppet. Though I pray you'll be the last. True. You're certainly well. You're well? Nothing out of place? No missing bits? Good. Though I won't promise the same for Van Daniel or Xenos after I'm through with them. How much must these people suffer before they're satisfied? How cruel, pointless tricks they must be. Once they play. Prelude to the final days or no, this ends now. Burp, 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 burp.